Well, good morning. It is day 2, September 23rd. I think I got the date wrong yesterday. And got a good night's sleep last night on a bit of a incline. There you go. So that takes a while to adjust to. But got a good night's sleep. It didn't get so cold, only down to about 52 maybe last night. So I'm packing up here. Now it's about 9 o'clock and going to head out on the trail. It's a light day today, 5.5 hours. 5.5 miles. But I'm ready for a light day because yesterday was long, and a light day would be nice. So I think I'll show you around this shelter a little bit, and then I'm going to eat some protein bars for breakfast and hit the trail. Okay, well, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to head out on day 2. This is a real nice spot here at Way-A-Bald Shelter. Got a good night's sleep. So off we go to the next shelter, about 5.5 miles. Should be a really nice day. It's about 70 degrees and dry and breezy. So off we go. Hope there's some great views today. I'm about 2 miles in for today. I've been seeing these really pretty little flowers everywhere, and you can see here the trail is cutting right through this big patch of them. When the sun hits them, they're very, very sweet. They give me the sniffles a little, but nothing too bad. I guess if you have bad allergies, this wouldn't be a great place to walk right now. And there's a couple of different kinds mixed in here. It's a little caterpillar. Hey, little dude. And the trail goes on for here. I understand there's a pretty good view coming up, according to my map. Yeah, here's that view that it talked about in the book. Oh man. Wow. I think I'm going to stop and have a snack here and then continue on. This is at mile 122.9 on the trail, and that means today I've gone 2.9 miles. It's an elevation of 6,665 feet. That's pretty amazing. There's a long way once you step off there. From here, it's pretty much 2 miles down, and then back up to the shelter that I'll be at tonight. A little waterfall along the trail, only about 3 feet tall, and the water trickles down, and that actually is the trail for about 100 feet. I just walked up the trail. Water everywhere. Well, there's many surprises on the trail. All of a sudden you're walking along way out in the wilderness and come down a little ramp, and all of a sudden there's a dirt road and some cars are parked. This is that Burningtown Gap. So I've got about 1.25 miles up the trail that way to get to my shelter for the night. But I'm gonna stop here for a while and have lunch. And there's more of these flowers, and like 5 different kinds, pretty cool, around here. And then up to the shelter and make it an early day. Today for lunch, let me see, we've got here some Tyson chicken, and I'm going to put into that some steak seasoning here, and some mayonnaise and a little bit of green salsa from Taco Bell, and a Sasquatch meat stick, and a nice hot and sweaty mozzarella cheese stick. So altogether about 48 grams of protein, and I'm also glad to eat it because then I don't have to carry it, well, for long. I don't have to carry around all this food the more I eat, so there's a motivation. So lunchtime, then up the mountain we go. It's always nice when a shelter is easy to find. Walking along the trail, and all of a sudden, right in the middle of the trail, bam, there's the shelter. So I got here just a couple minutes ago. It's about 3:30. Little privy is downhill there. It was not real pleasant, but better than nothing. Now check out this little shelter. I'm the first one here for the day. I'm gonna try to rest. I rolled my left ankle a little bit yesterday, and it is throbbing, and my left knee is hurting a bit today. So here it is. I'm gonna crawl in there and sleep tonight. Very nice and clean. Ooh, fancy. There's a little compartment up there with a with the journal book for this shelter. Every shelter has a journal, and you write your name and an entry into it, the date you were here, or at least your trail name. And then this is called Cold Spring Shelter. Has a little picnic table there. Someone has even drawn a, if you can see with pen, they've drawn a checkerboard onto it. Be nice, a project for someone to paint and supply. And here is the cold spring. So water is right nearby. A lot of times they'll tap into these springs and put little PVC pipes, so it's easier to gather water. So this will be my spot for tonight. If I'm alone, or if whoever comes along doesn't mind, I might just get a nice fire going there tonight. The shelter's close to it. It'll pull some heat inside and make for a very nice night while I have my dinner, which I believe is beef stew, which sounds good. All right, beautiful place. Cold Spring Shelter. Wow, I'm just getting ready to eat dinner here. I gathered a whole bunch of firewood to get a nice big fire going here. It looks like I'm going to probably be the only one here at this point tonight at the shelter. A gentleman just hiked by. I passed his car back there, and he from Florida, and he's just doing a day hike up here. But he's heading back to his car now and heading home. And just sitting here looking over the map for tomorrow and making my plan. And got the hot boiling water in the beef stew. Ooh, let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking it would look like. You want to look in there? It's like Mr. Rogers. Let's look in the bag. See, look at that. That's going to be better than nothing. So I'm going to enjoy dinner, and I've got the trail journal here. It's fun to read through and read what other hikers have written in the journal. And I'll write a little something. And then light up my fire and crawl in bed and go to sleep. I'm thinking about tomorrow. I was going to do 10 miles tomorrow to a shelter and then hike 1 mile down to the Netta Hall Outdoor Center the next day. If I'm feeling good tomorrow, I think I might just do the whole thing. It's mostly downhill all day, as you can see. I do feel like Mr. Rogers. We're right here, boys and girls, and we're going to hike up and down here to the nice waterfall place where all the fast rides go on rafts. So I might just push ahead and do that all tomorrow and take 2 nights at the Netta Hall Outdoor Center. It's $19 to stay in base camp there. And I want to meet with a couple of people about some projects for campers while I'm in town there, because this is a business trip and I am writing the whole thing off. And so that's probably it for tonight.